Hey G Squad, welcome back to sort of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool deck here, and pin what this is a portable power bank from the Anker brand. Like I showed you guys in my previous video about this product, it works so well in terms of what you guys do get. For those of you that did not see that video, I'll show you guys a quick little test on here as well. But what I want to do for this test is to show you guys how to use the wire charging option on here if you guys do buy the charging base that's sold separately for you, which is right here. So I actually made a few videos about this one, testing out like the other power bank from this brand. But this time I want to make a video about this one to show you guys what you guys do get and how it does work. So supposedly for this device, it provides you guys up to 100 watts when you guys do use it. But for this product, it provides you guys up to 140 watts for the input option and the output option. So I don't think it'll go any higher than 100 watts when you guys use the wire charging option on here. But let's give it a try. Oh, but before we do, I do want to show you guys what the app looks like when you guys use it. So before we charge anything on here, this is what the app looks like. But now let's put it on and show you guys what the app looks like when you guys are charging it. So supposedly for the bottom part here is magnetic. So when I do put it on, it sticks on. And we guys do look at how much power that does provide. It does show you guys on here, if you can see. So right now it's providing around 99.4 watts. And then it shows 98.9. And it is a separate category on here. Doesn't show you guys C1, C2, or C3. It shows you guys base. So the max power on here, it goes around like 99.4 watts, but nothing higher than that. But definitely still probably a lot of power on here when you guys use that. And the cool thing about this wireless charging base is the fact that they do give you guys the option to use the 2 USB-C option and 1 USB option if you guys want to. But the max power on here is 100 watts. So definitely very powerful in terms of what you guys do get on here. If you guys are interested, feel free to check it out. For this charging base, you can use it for any of the power bank from the Anker brand from the Prime series. Whether it's this one, the 2001 or the 12,001, all of them works, and I cover each one of them in a separate video if you guys are interested. So that's a quick wireless charging test to show you guys how it does work. Like I mentioned, for those of you guys who did not see the video about testing out the input option on top on here, they do have 2 USB-C option and 1 USB. So if you guys do give it a try, plug it into either one of them because it does work as input and output. Once you guys plug it in, on the actual product, it does show you guys the battery percentage, how long it takes to recharge it, and also the watts that are being provided on here. And when you guys do look at the app, it provides you guys that information on here as well. So feel free to look on the app on here, or you guys can also look on here when you guys do use that to show you guys how much power it does provide. But currently it's providing around 139 watts for the input option, which is really close to 140. So that's a lot of power, and you see how fast it does help you guys recharge it. If you guys want to use the output at the same time, so for example right here, I do have my cable plugged into a MacBook Pro that's at 5%. When you guys do look at how much power that does provide, give it a few seconds to kind of load up. You can see how it goes to like 91 or 92 watts. So it still probably has a lot of power on here when you guys use it, but there is a limit of how high it can go. So 139.5 for the input option and then 92 for the output. But if you guys do unplug the input option, it will provide you guys even more power if you guys wait for it to kind of like reset. You can see. So now it's providing around 131 watts to recharge a laptop. So that's a lot of power on here. But really cool, this one give you guys the control on here to show you guys how much power that's being provided when you guys do that. You can see right there. And if you guys do press the button on the side, it does change the different setting on here to connect on Bluetooth, change the different setting if you guys want to increase the loader brightness, the auto screen off option, etc. All of that is controlled on here. And I just love the design for all the Anker Prime power bank. It looks so nice and it looks so high quality as well. And each one of them, they do have the GaN Prime technology. Even this one from what I remember also has the GaN Prime technology if you guys are interested. And for those of you guys who don't know what is the benefit of having the GaN Prime technology, it allows it to be much smaller than your typical device and also allows it to charge much faster at a safe speed when you guys use it, which is really awesome. So that's pretty much everything that's on the product in terms of what you guys do get for this product and also the charging base and how much power it does provide. So if you guys are interested in this one and also interested in the charging base, feel free to get both of them. I feel like for the charging base, it's more designed for like the smaller devices in terms of the Prime power bank, which is 20,000 milliamp or the 12,000 milliamp, because those can give you guys a max power of 100 watts or 65 watts. This one right here goes as high as 140 watts, so it's probably better for you guys to plug in cable directly to give you guys even more power, even though you do have the option available as well. But what I'm doing right now is do one more test. So what I'm going to do is to keep this on as the output option and use the wire charging option to see what happens. So when you guys do the wire charging base and plug in the cable to charge the MacBook, it doesn't look like the output is working. But let's try to unplug it and replug it, see what happens. Alright, so it doesn't seem like anything's happening for output option. So I guess when you guys are using the wire charging base, you guys can only use one or the other. So that's a quick little test to show you guys what you guys do get for everything on here. But now that we show you guys what the product looks like and how it does work, now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for the overall power bank itself, it is pretty worth it. If you guys are in the market looking for a high quality power bank, they give you guys so much power on here. In terms of 27,650 milliamp of power, if you guys want that much and everything else on here in terms of like the 140 watts of power and so much more. And also if you guys want the charging base that I show you guys on here as well, then I do have to say that it's pretty worth it. But then obviously with those guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, that obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else that actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.